Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And our starting pitcher here today, Matthew Liberatore. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Garrett Hampson. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bunt, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there.
Now the 0-1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Hit in the air, center field. Church under this one. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Elly,
someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Elly De La Cruz.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
So now with one away and a man at second. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Yeah, that's outside. One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. That missed by a lot. Ball two. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one fouled off. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. Right through there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges.
Batting third.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. And that one is inside. Gorman went deep in his most recent game.
No, that's low.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one finds the corner, and the count now even up. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. Gorman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Liberator, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Foul ball there.
Oh.
Second inning here, no score. And a big swing and a miss. Out towards right center field. Church moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
This is J.J. Bleday. Two down, nobody on.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. We'll go to the and we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Singy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Mason Wynn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz. The flip to second. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the air to left center. Nootbaar under it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, right fielder Dane Myers.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Garrett Hampson.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Garrett Hampson getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Trying to bunt his way on. Weatherhold. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Tap back to the mound. Fires to first. That's out number 3. Reds leave one, and we are still scoring. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Nathan Church.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, you're playing with fire, starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
There's a strike. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a chopper. Suarez. The turn by McLean at second. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next.
No, that's foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Redbirds down quietly. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Whoa.
Three-two now. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's the ball.
This one popped up. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Sal Stewart.
This one in the air, center field. Church has a beat on it, and that is that. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one ripped, but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground. Long throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go to back at the ballpark. Rubber match alert, Singy. 2 teams who really want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch. Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Oh.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That hit him.
First base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Go ahead run on base. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Oh!
Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and a full count now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
2 on, 1 out. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's fouled off. That one kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. And it remains 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's too low. And now 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that is foul. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next, Garrett Hampson. He's 2 for 2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. Stanek warming up as well. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. 1 away.
well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Here's a 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Pajes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. Next to hit, Joel Pozo. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach.
Suarez. The turn by McLean at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now here is Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Left field. Nootbaar on the move. Makes the catch, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Elly De La Cruz.
Grounds one to short. Win. On to first. Got him. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
2 down, nobody on.
That's off the corner.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, right field. Walker in position. And that is that. So another. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Gorman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. His 21st of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Just missed.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch. Thank you, mate.
So man aboard. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. And the 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Late with the swing there. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. O'Brien getting cranked up as well. Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That one missed.
Up.
And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Got him. That's the third out. Reds go down. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, left field. Steer should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Towards first, and that's just foul.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now the first baseman, Joel Pozo. Changeup on the corner at the knees. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Riley O'Brien.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Stays alive. One, two now. And the sweeper misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Puts a bunt down right side. Pozo. And he beats it. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. One away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tying run at the plate. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. Got the out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Now this one gets through. One runs in, another comes in to score, and now they trail by 1.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This guy with light tower power. Elly looking to steal. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage. Here. Home half. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Flares it into the outfield. Takes it in for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Pierce Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know if you want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Goes down looking. The Cards leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Nathaniel Lowe looking to start something with one gone. The Redbirds trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. In the air to left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Reds down to their final out. And now J.J. Bleday, 1 for 3. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ripped to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show brings you the Battle of Ohio. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Hunter Green. #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch is next level, Boog. The ball just jumps out of his hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and I'd say every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when he's on the mound.
About to get started here. Here's Jose Ramirez. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
It's more than the box score. He shifts the momentum.
Yeah, and that's what makes him elite. Never know when his impact will show up, but it always does.
That one at triple digits. The Reds would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brian Rocchio.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
On the ground. Slings to first in time.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Huh.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Here's Garrett Hampson.
The leadoff hitter tonight, designated hitter, #6, Garrett Hampson.
Trying to bunt his way on. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Sal Stewart. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 down, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Elly de la Cruz. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Top of the second, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Stewart takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brian Rocchio. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself. Bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down.
Ball 1.
Cantillo, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. The 1-1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away. Tyler Stevenson digs in now.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Elly at second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. As we go to the last of the 3rd. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Oh.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4 to a board.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Dane Myers will hit next.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. On the ground to the left. Ramirez tossed to second and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish. No hits yet for one of the hottest hitters in the league, Boo, but a lot of game left to extend that hitting streak.
A bunt and it's popped up. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. New inning getting started. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
You know, with these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. And it gets by him.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Go ahead run on base. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Green, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Angel Martinez. And the 1-0. That one at triple digits.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on the ground to second. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Cantillo back to work. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Oh.
The Reds trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And fouled off. Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
That's in there. Strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Kafis wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Strike 3. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Travis Bazzana.
2 down, bases empty. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's inside. Full count now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Bazzana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike on the outside corner. And now it's even 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 1 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now all even up. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Digging in, Matt McClain walked his first time. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one way inside. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Ball one, no strikes. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's to third. Ramirez slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Garrett Hampson digs in now. He's one of the best players in the game. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Two down. Go ahead run and scoring position. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Leading off, Jose Ramirez.
The Guardians, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. His split numbers between June and July there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Strike 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Ground ball to the right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there.
No,
that's
he's in
a
there.
double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Manzardo.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter
That's a
up.
ball.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
For Cleveland.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him. Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Check swing, he held up, and 1-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Not close with that one. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Got him. That ends the frame. Back here in Cincinnati, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. The pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it is gone. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one smacked out to left center. Dives, and he can't hang on. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate? Run around the move. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. The 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tony Santillan is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
a
Reds,
lefty out of the pen,
number
Brock
49.
Burke.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now Travis Bazzana.
Nope, that's low.
In there at the knees. And the count even at 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line to left. And there's one down. Chopped out in front of the plate. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And a man aboard. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Caught him looking for the K. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Late swing, foul to the left. Bailey off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Right back to him on the mound. They take the force out, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Vesta.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Eric Zabrowski, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Kafis racing over to make the catch. So digging in, Tyler Stevenson.
Well,
the Guardians leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Man at first, one away. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Matt McClain now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. In the air, left field. And there are 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one lifted to left. Kwan under it. And the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Right through there for a strike. Burr, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off the mark there. Ball 1. On a line out towards center. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Martinez stands in now and watches strike 1. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need
a scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Ripped to short. And that'll do it. Guardians go down. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Zabrowski.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rocchio. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Zabrowski, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away now.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
De La Cruz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Ramirez sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it to first, and that is that. Nothing doing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Cade Smith.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up. He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Now the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. In there at the knees for a strike. Stewart thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. They're down to their final strike.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Got him. Ball game. 4-1 the final.